Technical difficulties. I was trying to do it in landscape mode. Obviously, I'm a little red. Got Rocky in the back there. We'll just give it a minute here and see if anyone pops in. Are you just so excited, Rocky? Are you just enjoying the beautiful view, the beautiful drive? A little spontaneous live update for you guys here. Give it a couple more seconds and see if anyone pops in, if it sends any notifications out. I know there's usually a delay with that. For now, beautiful Rocky. Okay, I see some people coming in the house. So there's Rocky in the back. We're going on what I call a true nomad adventure today. The last 2 days have kind of been a solo trip, meaning Rocky has been left back at the campground with Dallas and Pippa, Nate's dogs, in the nice AC. So I figured why not take him out on a trip, and I'm a little sunburned, guys, just a little bit. It's not as painful as it looks. It was pretty bad yesterday. My knees are probably the worst, along with my face. Yesterday just absolutely burned, but today I'm not really feeling much pain with it, but definitely got a little sunburn over the last 2 days. So right now I'm gonna flip my camera around for you guys here. I'm just sitting alongside the Lake Superior shore here, charging up my phone because I am rusty as a nomad here, and I have forgotten my inverter. So for those who don't know, basically I have a solar panel, I have the battery, I have the cables to connect to it, like everything. I have the whole 9 yards for an electrical system, except the one place where you plug your phone into an outlet. Basically, I don't have that, an inverter. So I am charging up my phone now. It's almost fully charged. I'm going to be charging up my GoPro. Over the last 2 days, I used up all my GoPro battery, and I'm getting low on storage, actually, even on the GoPro. But it's been a very eventful 2 days. We went out on a boat to Pictured Rocks, so we got to see the actual Pictured Rocks from the lake. I did get Captain Jack and Nate to jump into the lake, so keep your guys' eyes out for several videos with that. We got some pretty good ones. There's actually a video where me, Nate, and Kyle jump into the lake, and we were gonna try to swim underneath a cove, and oh my god, it must have been a 10-degree difference in that water. The water was 42.3 degrees the morning we jumped in, and in that cove it felt about 10 degrees colder. Basically when I did my polar plunge a couple months back, it was 37 degrees. It felt colder than that, so Nate was yelling abort, and we all basically just turned around and got back on the boat as quickly as we could. It was pretty cold in that cove, and Captain Jack got that all on video. He just kept laughing, and he can't wait to share that video with you guys, so keep your eyes out on his channel for that. That was the first day out here. That was, gotta think here, I'm losing track of time, not having service or anything, not being on my phone. It's hard to keep track of the days. So that was Friday. The water was nice and calm. I did a pop-up live. I ended up losing service. Nate did a live. He lost service. But that's what we were doing Friday. Yesterday we went and did Log Slide Hill. It is a 500-foot steep hill, pure sand. It takes minutes to get to the bottom, and it takes approximately 1 hour, they say, to get up to the top. Now, the people that did that were Kyle, me, and Nate. I am not going to spoil anything about this trip, but it was a very interesting one, and we all had some good laughs on it. So we're going to be sharing some video regarding that trip as well. What else did we do? We got some overlook locations over the last 2 days. I'm gonna turn those into shorts here coming July. Again, project 60/30. I'm gonna be posting one short and one longer video every day for 30 days, meaning 60 videos total over a 30-day span. So I got some shorts. I'll be posting those. You guys can see the views here. I'm gonna flip the camera around again for those who might be new in the house here. This is the view of Lake Superior right now. Very cloudy. We do have some smog still from the Canadian fires, but it's a very, very cloudy day here, as it was supposed to actually start storming about an hour ago now. They were calling for some severe thunderstorms, and once they start, they're not supposed to stop until Monday afternoon, Monday evening, Tuesday morning even. So everyone back at camp basically is kind of packing up, like Kyle, Captain Jack, Cody. They're packing up and they're going to be heading out because it doesn't really make sense. They're only here for another day usually anyway, was the plan. So if it's going to be just pure rain and we're stuck inside, they figured why not pack up. For Nate and I, we are here for another week still, so it's a little bit different for us. Nate's got some work to do, so he's taking care of that today, and that's kind of why I figured let's take the puppy dog here. What are you doing, puppy dog? Yeah, what are you doing? Smile for the camera. Aren't you so excited we're going on a road trip? So figured why not take him out on a little adventure today. I literally have no set plans, no destination. I just know that any minute here it is going to get very windy. It's already kind of windy here just looking at the waves and whatnot, and everybody's disappearing from the beach here. Right before I started this stream about 10 minutes ago, there was a bunch of people on this beach and they're all gone now. So the storms are coming. I don't know. Maybe I'll go out on a hike. I forgot my poncho and I forgot my rain jacket though, so there's quite a few things I've actually forgotten. It's starting to annoy me a little bit, but I forgot the rain jacket, forgot the poncho. So I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, it's water. Part of me is like, so what? I jumped in Lake Superior, was soaking wet, you dry off, you'll be fine, you'll live. But at the same time, too, I'm also thinking, like, okay, I need to find locations that I could hike with Rocky, which is tricky, especially because we really don't have service up here. It is very, very hit or miss. And let's face it, the mosquitoes up here, absolutely horrible. If I'm going out on a hike, if there's a storm and it's raining, even if I don't care that I'm soaking wet, those mosquitoes are going to be horrible, and they're probably going to be eating me alive as I hike through the woods. But then on the plus side, it's raining, and you got 4th of July weekend coming up, so this area is going to be a very, very popular area, probably the most popular area in the UP during 4th of July weekend. So I'm thinking, hey, if it's raining, maybe nobody will be out on the trails today. And that's kind of a cool thought to me, that I could potentially have some lakeshore spots like this, some overlooks, some waterfalls, all of that potentially just to me and Rocky today. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm not going to do a full hour here. I hate that it is in portrait mode, but I figured I'd give you guys a quick update here while my phone was charging. I just sat, ate lunch. Funny enough, so I climbed through the back door there, and Rocky's super excited. So he was trying to jump out that back door as I was climbing in to get to the cooler that's hidden right there to make lunch. So what happens is I'm trying to close that door just a little bit, very slowly, just enough that he doesn't pop out. Well, the weight of the door, it reaches a point where the door ended up closing on its own because of the weight of it. And sure enough, there's no way you could open that door from the inside. So I have to crawl through all of my camping gear here so I could get to this side door and climb out. I'm just shaking my head laughing, and I'm like, thank God none of the other YouTubers are here right now, because they would have been recording that and getting it all on video. I'm like, really, I really did not think that through very well, but yeah. So, quick update for you guys. We didn't do kayaking. For anyone that's curious, we didn't do kayaking since we had the boat and got out to Pictured Rocks. Kayaking on Lake Superior it's dangerous. You have to be very careful. You need to know what you're doing. There is a route that Nate and I may potentially do, a safer route, but I'm not really sure. I personally am kind of leaning more towards this river here. Again, this little spot right here is called Autrain Beach, and you got your Lake Superior, and there's a river that basically connects to Lake Superior here, and I believe it's called the Autrain River, and it goes all the way back to a lake that is connected to our campground. So I'm kind of leaning more towards that. There is a marsh that we'd have to go through. There's some trees that are kind of hanging down that we'd have to squeeze through. But I think it might be really scenic, really beautiful, and I would love to just experience that and also get it on camera to share with you guys. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about kayaks specifically. But again, a storm was called for about an hour ago. Up here, you never know. But I'm sure sometime within the next 24 hours, we're going to get hit by a storm, so it's no time to be kayaking. So I'm going to hit the road again and see what happens. Film a little vlog for you guys, and I'll call it like Rocky's Travel Day or something. And we'll post that in July once I get back and I have service and the whole 9 yards again. But he's kind of getting antsy sitting back there. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I just wanted to do a short live, give you an update. So, what do you think, Rocky? Should we get back out on the road? Yeah? Get back out on the road? Okay. So, stay safe, everyone. Take care. And I'll see you guys all soon. Keep an eye on Nate, Land Cloud Adventures, YouTube. He's talking about potentially going live on Wednesday, but again, service is tricky. I wanted to do a live, like, between the two of us at some point. So, we'll figure something out. We do have service here. This is about 10 minutes away from the campground. We'll discuss it and we'll see what happens, but just keep your eyes out. It's going to be completely spontaneous, just like this one. We're really not going to be able to give you guys much of a heads up. So I believe if he does go live, don't quote me on this, we haven't talked much about it, but if he does go live, it might be at his usual time on Wednesday. Again, don't quote me on it, but it's tricky when we don't have service out here, guys. But everything's well. We've been having an amazing trip so far, and I'm going to get back to it. So take care, and I'll see you all on the next adventure.